Hi! Today I'm going to show you how you can make a very quick and easy snack. It's a cheesy breadstick with tomatoes. You can make this in 1 minute and it's so delicious. So let's get started. I already have everything that I need. So first, I like to take a whole wheat breadstick. You can use any kind of breadstick that you like. Sometimes I use like a garlic breadstick or an Italian breadstick, but today I'm using a whole wheat bread. Of course, you can slice it yourself, but I just take pre-sliced breadsticks because it makes it easier for me. And then I take some cherry tomatoes. I just wash them really quick and then I cut them in half. Then I take my favorite cheese, which is a cheddar cheese. Sometimes I do mozzarella, but today I'm doing cheddar and I take a whole wheat tortilla. You don't have to use a whole wheat tortilla. You can use a regular tortilla if you want, but I like to use a whole wheat tortilla and I roll it out so it rests like a little thin, just like that. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the cheese on the tortilla. I'm just going to put it right in the middle like that. And then I'm going to take the breadstick and I'm going to slice it in half. So I'm going to put the breadstick right here, the tomatoes right here, and then I'm going to roll it up like that. So you want to roll it up tightly so it stays together when you're biting into it. Okay, so once you have it all rolled up, you're going to go ahead and put a little bit of butter on top like that. And then we roll it back up because we want the butter to kind of seal in the edges. So go ahead and roll it back up, making sure that you pinch it so it doesn't unravel. And then I like to take some salt and pepper and sprinkle it on top. And you can add whatever seasonings that you want. I'm just adding salt and pepper today. But go ahead and add whatever your favorite seasonings are. And then I like to take a little dish soap and I put it on top. You don't have to put any kind of soap on there if you don't want to. But I like to put a little bit of dish soap. And then I take a fork and I press it in just so it kind of sticks. And then you go ahead and fry it in neutral oil like canola oil or rice oil at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And you fry it until GBD. So that means golden brown and delicious. So we're going to fry it until it looks like this. And this only takes about 2 minutes. So while the tortilla is frying, you can go ahead and start making your tomato mixture. So I am going to take a pan and I am going to put it on low heat and I am going to put a little bit of olive oil and then I'm going to throw in my tomatoes. I'm just going to throw them in like that. And then I'm going to take some fresh basil that I have in my garden. If you don't have fresh basil, you can use dried basil. And I'm going to put a little bit of that in there.
I'm also gonna put some garlic.
Now I have a whole bunch of garlic in my garden, so I can just pluck it right from my garden. But you can use green onion as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw a pinch of red pepper flakes. Now, this isn't necessary. You don't have to put red pepper flakes, but I like to put a little bit of that in there just for a little kick. So now we're going to fry this on low until the tomatoes get soft. And then, once the tomatoes are soft, we're going to go ahead and blend it with a blender. And then once it's blended, we're going to pour it on top of our fried tortilla. And then we're going to go ahead and roll it up and eat it. It tastes so delicious. This is one of my favorite snacks. Hope you guys like it. Bye!